On behalf of my study co-investigators, it is my great honor to share our data about combined analysis of pembrolizumab in KEYNOTE 28 and 158. These are my disclosures. Outcomes are very poor in patients who experience disease progression after first and second-line therapy for extensive stage small cell lung cancer. The anti-PD-1 monoclonal antibody pembrolizumab demonstrated anti-tumor activity as monotherapy in patients with previously treated extensive stage small cell lung cancer in 2 multi-cohort studies. KEYNOTE 28 is a phase 1b study designed with target enriched study that enrolls with PD-L1 positive patient only. KEYNOTE 158 is a phase 2 study that with all-comers design that enrolls patients with any levels of PD-L1 expression. The overall response rate of KEYNOTE 28 was 33.3%, and it was 18.7% in KEYNOTE 158. The duration of response was 19.4 months in KEYNOTE 28, and it was not reached yet in KEYNOTE 158. The PFS was 1.9 months and 2 months respectively, and overall survival was 9.7 months and 8.7 months respectively. A current explorative pooled analysis of efficacy and safety in patients from the small cell lung cancer cohort are the patient who had received 2 or more prior lines of therapy. Responses were assessed by RECIST 1.1 by independent central review. Efficacy analysis included overall response rate, duration of response, PFS, and OS. Overall response rate was calculated using Klopfer-Pearson's exact binomial method, and survival analysis was done by Kaplan-Meier method. The median duration of follow-up was 7.7 months. 131 patients from 24 from KEYNOTE 28 and 107 patients from KEYNOTE 58 were treated with pembrolizumab with small cell lung cancer. Among them, 83 patients, 19 from KEYNOTE 28 and 64 from KEYNOTE 158 had 2 prior lines of chemotherapy. And among 83 patients, 8 patients completed the treatment cycle for 2 years, and 2 patients are ongoing, and 73 patients are disease progressive, treatment stopped mainly due to disease progression. The patient population are generally represent the advanced small cell lung cancer population. The median age was 62 with male preponderance. The stable brain metastasis was found in 16% of patients. 64 patients received 2 lines of previous lines of chemotherapy, and 36 patients received 3 or more lines of previous treatment. The PD-L1 positive rate was 57%, and 8% of patients received previous radiotherapy. The confirmed objective response rate was 19.3%, including 2 CR and 14 PR patients. The disease control rate was 37%, and among 16 responders, 14 patients showed PD-L1 positivity. The observed response was durable. Among 16 responders, 9 patients showed duration of response longer than 18 months. And the median duration of response not reached yet, ranging 4.1 months to 35.8 months. In this swimmer's plot, you can see that all the responses appeared within 2 to 3 months of treatment initiation. And among 16 responders, 6 patients with the gray circle progressed. And 10 patients are remaining on response. And among 10 patients, 9 patients stopped the treatment after 2 years of treatment, and 1 patient are ongoing in PR state. With median follow-up of 7.7 months, the PFS 2 months and 1 year, and 2-year PFS rate is 17% and 13% respectively. The median overall survival is 7.7 months, and 1 year and 2 years overall survival rate is 35% and 28% respectively. Turning our interest to the side effect, the 61% of patients experienced any grade of treatment-related AE, including 9% of grade 3 to 5. 2 patients died from pneumonitis and toxic colitis. 24% experienced any grade of immune-related AE, and 6% experienced grade 3 to 4 side effect. In this pooled analysis, pembrolizumab had anti-tumor activity among patients with extensive stage small cell lung cancer who had received 2 or more previous lines of therapy. Responses were durable, and most responses lasted longer than 18 months. Median OS and PFS in this patient analysis was similar to the small cell lung cancer cohort populations from KEYNOTE 28 and 158. No new safety signals were identified. This pooled analysis supports that the use of pembrolizumab monotherapy for patients with extensive stage small cell lung cancer as third line or later therapy. I'd like to thank the patient and family and the caregivers for this study. This study would not have been success without their strong support. Thank you for your attention.